What's up, y'all? It's me again, Lannis, with another video, time lapse of me drawing just the most random picture that I could find. Okay, Tobey Maguire in early 2000s. I think this is 1999 or 2000, where he had long hair and an iguana on his head. Okay, why is there a lizard on this man's head? It has nothing to do with anything, but I kept the picture. I held this picture in my camera roll for almost a year, and now I'm feeling it more than ever. I'm feeling the relevance. I'm feeling the hidden meaning behind this image, this photograph, and it has almost nothing to do with Tobey Maguire. I like him as an actor. Spider-Man is my favorite superhero. I don't know if I've told y'all that. And, I don't necessarily like any other movies he's done that much. He was good in Brothers. He was good in what's that movie with Leonardo DiCaprio? I can't even think of it. It was a famous movie, but he did good in that, and he was a good actor in other things, but this isn't even about that. If we can talk about Spider-Man for a second. Spider-Man 1, Spider-Man 2, Spider-Man 3 were my favorite movies in my childhood, and Spider-Man 2 is the chapter in life that I'm in right now. So, this lizard on top of his head in this picture. You know how they say the phrase, there's a monkey on my back, trying to get this monkey off my back. There's a lizard on my head. That's the metaphor I'm going to use for what's going on in my life. There's a lizard on my head, and it's pretty random, but it seems like people can see it when I'm trying to be normal. I'm trying to act normal. I'm trying to appear normal, but there's an obvious problem here. There's a lizard. And so, if I can explain, this is a random ass video. This is the most random time lapse that you're gonna get from me. Okay, I'm sorry, I'm going through something, and I gotta vent. So, if I can vent and explain to y'all what chapter in my life I'm in Spider-Man 2. Tobey Maguire plays Peter Parker, and Peter Parker is he's graduated from high school. He's in college now. He's doing the superhero thing. He's trying to go to college, and he's trying to keep a job, delivering pizzas. He's got a girlfriend, trying to save the world, trying to take pictures for the Daily Bugle, and keep up with his friendship with Harry, and that's diminishing his grandmother. I mean, not his grandmother, his Aunt May, dealing with the loss of his uncle. When I tell you I have that much on my plate right now, I just named you like 10 things that he was going through in that movie. And I didn't even mention that there's a fucking evil villain trying to kill him. It's Dr. Octopus. That's a whole nother obstacle, and he's losing his powers. So he's going through like 10 different problems in this movie, and he's suffering mentally. This is why Spider-Man is one of my favorite superheroes, because even before I was really going through a lot of shit in life, he was just relatable to me. And now more than ever, I'm going through so much, and I feel like the weight of the world is on my shoulders. I feel like I'm trying to put on a face and act normal, but I can walk in the room with a fake smile, but people can see past that. They can see past the mask. They can see the obvious iguana sitting on my fucking head. All right, and I'm not proud to say it, but it's like people can smell it. People can smell when you're lacking confidence, or when you're sad, or when you're going through something, slight depression, or got some personal problems, or got something on your mind. All right, something on your mind. That's what I'm trying to say. That's the metaphor. There's an iguana sitting on my head, which is a metaphor for there's something on your mind, Lannis, and they're trying to get down. They're trying to get down to it. Anyways, I'm ranting here. I'm going off topic. But in Spider-Man 2, he loses powers momentarily and has to reevaluate his priorities. He goes to the doctor and says, "Hey, I'm losing it here. I don't know what to do. I don't know how to balance this stuff." And the doctor says, "Hey, maybe you're not supposed to, be doing all this right now. Maybe you need to kind of figure out and reevaluate your priorities in life right now." So I got issues, y'all. I got problems dealing with finances and responsibilities as a father, responsibilities as a boyfriend, being behind in my social media presence and my consistency in working out, my consistency in posting, my consistency in creating, different ideas that I have in my head as far as new innovative things that I can bring to the city of Atlanta just aren't being executed, and it's bothering the shit out of me because there's so much on my plate. I have to work, I have to get a job, I have to continue to draw tattoos, take appointments, I have to continue to create content, schedule the content, make sure I'm posting the content at the right time with the right caption, with the right hashtag. Gotta make sure I keep my website up to date. Gotta make sure I'm continuing to draw. I have murals that need to be done around the city. Continuing to paint those murals, making time for that. Gotta make content and videos of those murals, the process of that. And, it's just a lot. It's a lot. I didn't sign up for this shit. This adult shit that I'm dealing with, man. It's a lot on my plate. And I love my family for knowing that sometimes I just need to take a step back and be in solitude for a moment. But, even that worked against me for a while, because being in solitude, you just got too much time to think. And when you're in solitude and you have problems, it's a bad thing. When you're in solitude and you have peace, that's a good thing. So a lot of my life, I find peace in solitude, but as of lately, it's been backfiring. And I need to get out and find time to socialize and find time to put myself out there to where I'm not stuck in the house. And so, however, just like this picture, I step out, I go socialize, and people can see something's off about me. People can see I got something on my mind. People can see past the fake smile and the mask that I'm putting on. And, only certain people come up to me and be like, "Hey, there's something off about you. Are you okay?" Or afterwards, they'll be like, "Hey, there was something off about you, and I know you tried to play normal and try and act normal, but shit, apparently I can't act normal out here when I'm going through shit. I really just don't want to be worrying people and making them have to worry about me." So, again, this is just me venting. This picture that I picked is just completely random, but I found a way for it to connect to my personal life. Again, I know I'm going to get through this. I know this is just a chapter in my life, a season where I'm dealing with a lot of emotional baggage. Maybe it's a spiritual battle going on as well. I'm trying to pray about it. I'm trying to get in touch with God, get in tune with spirit and try and balance my heart, my mind, body, and soul, and just try and work through these things and live through these things and try and get through the storm. Where it's a lot going on. Spider-Man is a superhero, and he's my hero as well. So I saw this movie such a long time ago, and I still watch these movies religiously, and I see how much Peter Parker had to balance. He had to balance a lot. He went through a lot. He had to balance. He just had to find balance in his life, and if that meant putting down something for a second so that he could, get a peace of mind momentarily until the time was right for him to become Spider-Man again, then hey, that's what he needed to do. But I'm just scared to put anything down right now. I have such great passion for creating art, creating tattoos, creating murals, being creative in general, just coming up with new ideas and painting and working out and spending time with family, going skating, and there's so much I love to do. But sometimes you gotta reevaluate your priorities. I got responsibilities. I'm a father first, and I have to take care of home. I gotta put food on the table. I have to pay bills. I have to make sure I'm not getting kicked out of my house. And with that comes work. You gotta work. If things aren't being consistent with the art and with the creativity and with the ideas and all that, you have to reevaluate what's bringing in income and what's going to allow you to survive. Because at a certain point, it's survivable. And unfortunately, I'm trying to get to a point where I'm thriving and not surviving. However, it's just sad that I have to put something down and sacrifice time with that to put time towards working. Especially if it's a 9 to 5, who the fuck wants to do that? Especially if it's a job that's not art related or creative. If you're born to be a creative, who the fuck wants to do work that doesn't have anything to do with creativity? And I've done it before, so it's nothing that I can't do again. But again, we're getting way too deep in my personal life. I can't believe I'm talking about this. But that being said, I hope y'all enjoyed the video. I want to end on a positive note. Spider-Man is my favorite superhero. Throughout all his trials and tribulations, he still found a way to win. He still found a way to live. He still found a way to save the world, or save the city, or save his neighborhood, or save, himself. So that doesn't mean he's not going to go through stuff. That's not going to mean he's not going to take a few punches. It's not going to mean he's not going to get knocked down. He's going to go through some things. And at the end of the day, if he's the hero, we love the hero. Pure of heart. And that's what I am. I know I have good intentions. I know these crazy things are happening to me, and I don't understand why. I know I'm falling, slipping, but I'm going to get right back up. Because I'll never quit. I'll never give up. And I promise things are going to get better. Pray things are going to get better. Okay?